George, this is your August 5th, 2018 lesson. On the right is Adam Scott. Here on the left. You have to excuse the camera angle on Adam Scott, but it shows you how he really shifts that right hip back actually towards the target on the backswing. But just understand it's a weird angle. Okay, so on your swing, pretty good setup. You like to see that right V going more towards your ear than outside your shoulder, but that's not causing you any great trauma. So on the way back, so you kind of pick it up with your hands, but that's no big deal. What's a big deal is you drag it inside. That's a big deal. Causes you to work harder. So this is let's see what this guy looks like. See, this is where the club is parallel to the ground, and see he's got almost a 45-degree shoulder turn, and you've got maybe a 10-degree. So you kind of manipulate it with your hands. Like to see it go back in one piece and retain this triangle. See, you've lost the triangle because you manipulated with your hands, but again, that's not causing you any great trauma. So you get to the top. If you watch just your right kneecap, it slides right at the end. So it's here. So we've got it outside that yellow line. But having said that, the left knee is in good spot. That's allowing you to rotate. This slide isn't as bad as some, but you do get out on that outside of the right foot a bit. So coming down, you got the good lead, and then you get this on your left leg. That's a vertical post. So we've got most of your leg outside that vertical post on the downswing, and then you go through and hit, and it's still, most of it's outside the post, and then there it is, even worse. So you kind of sit down through that, and watch this guy's hip action. Watch that right hip. So he's moving that with his shoulder. See the club's moving, but so is the shoulder. It's a one-for-one mapping. Let's see. See how the shoulder moves? Now watch that right hip penetrate back. See that? Now just watch this hip. You can see that hip. Okay, then when he starts down, he gets that little shift over to the left side, but he doesn't go past the post. Again, that's a vertical post. And he gets right to here, and he launches it. So he never gets past that post. So this is the best swing in golf. I'll play this. Okay. Now another thing is, this is where the slice comes in. When you get in past impact, at this point, you can still see your glove hand. That means the toe of the club has not passed the heel. You can't see it on Scott because it's a blur, but you can see that. See that right arm rotates over the left. You know, trust me, here's the right arm, here's the left, and here's the shaft. So he resets it because of the forearm rotation. You don't. That's why you're slicing. I mean, the swing isn't causing you to slice. See, that club face is open at this point. You know, the good players have it basically closed or toe up shortly after impact. And I don't see it, but let's see if we can get his. Nah, too blurry. Look in the videos I send you, and these guys have that almost toe up at that position. So that's why the slice.